Today I am going to talk about a small intestine. A small intestine, number one, where it is present. Where it is present, location. A small intestine is continuous with a stomach at upper end and continuous with large intestine at the lower end. At the lower end, it is present in between loops of the large intestine. Here it is present. It is continuous with the stomach and these loops are there. A small intestine, loops of a small intestine. It goes to the large intestine. This is large intestine, and in this way, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon, and anus. In between this, it is present. This is location. You see liver, stomach, large intestine, and a small intestine. These are parts of large intestine. This is ascending colon. This is descending colon. This is transfer colon. This is the position of the small intestine. Now coming to parts of the small intestine. A small intestine develops from midgut of the primitive gut tube. Develops from the midgut of the primitive gut tube. Length is about 25 feet, 6.5 to 7 meter. Its diameter is 3 centimeter. It is the longest part of the gastrointestinal tract. Longest part of the gastrointestinal tract, but due to its diameter, it is known as a small intestine. Large intestine is very short in length, but its diameter is more, therefore it is known as large intestine. It is divided into three parts. Duodenum, 25 centimeter, shortest part of the small intestine. Then jejunum, 250 centimeter, and ileum, 300 centimeter. This is 25 centimeter. Duodenum is C-shaped structure. Duodenum is C-shaped structure from, this is say esophagus, and here it is stomach, stomach. This is pyloric end, and after that this is duodenum. Duodenum is C-shaped structure, C-shaped, and here in this space C-shaped, head of the pancreas is situated. Head of the pancreas is situated here in the C-shaped space of the, this is pancreas. So duodenum is first part of the small intestine. It is continuous with the pyloric part of the stomach, and at the lower end it is continuous with jejunum. Jejunum and part of jejunum where it joins the jejunum, there is a duodenojejunal flexure is present. Then come to jejunum. This is 250 centimeter in length and 250 centimeter length, and it is continuous with duodenum upper part, and on the lower part it is continuous with ileum. Ileum and jejunum, position of ileum and jejunum, where ileum becomes jejunum. Jejunum, it is not very clear, jejunum to ileum, but the structure is different. Now a structure of the small intestine. Structure of the small intestine. Small intestine has general structure of GIT on transverse section. Serous layer is there, then outer longitudinal, inner and inner circular muscles layer are there. Inner circular layer of muscles are there. Then submucous layer, then this is submucous layer and mucus layer is there. Mucus layer is after general structure of GIT with some differences in duodenum, jejunum and ileum. So functions of the small intestine. Functions of a small intestine. It mixing of chyme. Mixing of chyme means food material coming from stomach to the duodenum is known as chyme. Food material which is coming from a small stomach to duodenum is known as chyme. This is chyme. So mixing of chyme due to movements of a small intestine, segmental, propulsive, etc. movement, this chyme is mixed properly with enzymes, bicarbonates, etc. This is mixing of chyme. Then digestion of food material. Digestion is not complete in stomach. It is just digestion has started in stomach, but in a small intestine, digestion of food material takes place. Digestion of food materials, carbohydrate, protein and fats are digested properly in this small intestine. Absorption of product of digestion. Absorption of product of digestion like fat, carbohydrate and proteins are digested here, product of digestion, end product of digestion. And then vitamins, minerals and water are absorbed. Protect from infection and acidic chyme. Infection, pathogens are entering into the GIT and this small intestine due to presence of mucus and many other secretions prevent and kill these invading pathogens. And acidic chyme. Acidic chyme coming from the stomach will damage the intestine, the intestinal mucosa, and this is protected by a small intestine by secreting thick mucus and bicarbonate secretion. Provides local immunity. IgA is secreted in the small intestine. Then coming to synthesis. It causes synthesis of vitamin K and B complex. In a small intestine, vitamin K and B complex are synthesized due to presence of gut flora. Then maintains bile acid pool, controls plasma lipid levels and propel chyme and undigested food to large intestine. In addition, it maintains the integrity of the small intestine. Integrity of the small intestine. Many cells, epithelial cells, are going into the lumens. Epithelial cells are shedding of epithelial cells occur in the lumen and it causes loss of about 30 grams protein per day. This lost epithelial cells are repaired and regenerated in the intestine. So these are the functions of a small intestine. Thank you very much.